Right, so today we're going to be doing another review of these worker gloves, worker turbos. So, I'm going to try and do this a little bit differently because, well, as some of you, well, as everyone knows, my reviews are kind of slow. That's because I do struggle to talk quite a bit. Taking, criticism from Transformer. I think that's his name. Transformer. Yeah, as I said, I do plan on keeping these reviews less than 10 minutes. Like 10 minutes to give, the spec sheet, and then 6.5 minutes to give my impressions. It's a bit long, as he said, but Also shout out to Don Patrick, that guy Patchy on Instagram. Go check him out. Let's run down the technical spec first. Right, so Richa Turbo Gloves. These are in an XL. Fit like a glove, absolutely perfect. I do have slightly short thumbs, so if you have actually decent sized thumbs, you might find this a bit tight. So it's got knuckle armor across all 4 knuckles. It's got semi-rigid rubber over 3 fingers, mesh over 3 fingers, a little bit of foam padding on the thumb, and mesh and goat skin on the back, plus this nice neoprene cuff, real strong velcro with semi-rigid rubber right there. Pull tab. There's also a grip lattice here, which is real nice, and then grip pads on 3 of the 4 fingers, plus a honeycomb hand slider. Yeah. I'm gonna get fucking moving because I am roasting. It's 20 degrees. Holy shit! Right, so with these gloves, it is obviously a short glove, so you're not getting the protection that you exactly be getting from a something like a full-length race gauntlet. Obviously, I think everyone realises that. These gloves are fucking great, but the ventilation in these, oh my god, I have never felt a better pair of gloves. Like, I've had some of those Icon Raiden gloves, the ones that look like motocross gloves. They vent nowhere near as good as these do. That mesh is amazing. The armour in them is, Jesus Christ, it's comfortable. Seriously, it's like, I think with most of this glove, it melds perfectly to your hand. It's like, within the first few minutes of my first ride, they felt broken in. They, like, just from the start they felt perfect, just a tiny bit tight, but they break in so fucking quick. One thing you will notice during sort of the braking period is like the grip lattice that goes between the thumb and the index finger, like that thing. It does sort of bunch up on your hand, and it can be a tiny bit uncomfortable. The palm slider is really, really nice. Like, you never feel it unless you're specifically going there. So it's quite out of the way enough that it's not going to be annoying to put your hand on. But if you were to go for a slide, I feel like that's going to be protecting you really well. So yeah, these are like short summer gloves. You're like below 10 degrees, you're going to be fucking freezing, I think. Like, the dexterity these gloves offer you is amazing. Like, I haven't felt encumbered by them in the week that I've ridden in them. Actually, it's offered me a lot better hand position on the bars, because with my hand droids, the massive race ones, major problem with them was that they took up the entire space on the grip. So not only would I be tapping the armour against the top of my mirror, well, bottom of my mirror, sorry, I would also be there, like with my hand right up against it, right up against the donut of the grip, and fucking hell, I hated it. So having your hands out here gives you not only a lot more leverage on the bars whilst turning, give you better leverage on the levers. Wet weather, they get soaked pretty quickly, you know, with something with textile / mesh panels, you know, that's to be expected. It's not like a waterproof glove, it's, you know, it's airflow versus stopping water. Yeah, a couple of complaints. Firstly, these grip pads on the fingertips, a little bit pointless. Like, they don't grip at all. It's just as slidey as the bloody leather. In fact, probably more so than the leather. I also wish that they put more armour on the pinky, maybe even like a little pinky bridge as well. Because my dad can attest to this. Like, when you crash, in certain situations, it's possible for your pinky to get caught underneath your hand and then roll, and that can break bones incredibly easily. Like, he's got a permanently disfigured pinky finger now because of it. I also wish that they had some degree of smartphone compatibility. Like, it would just be handy, because these gloves are thin enough to be used on the daily, like thin and comfortable enough to be worn on the daily. Having some degree of, you know, being able to use my phone, like if it was when I just started leaving and I ended up you know, getting a text or whatever, it would be quite useful to be able to text back without having to take the gloves off. Also, I think there should have been a little bit more hard armour over the fingers. Like, yeah, obviously pinky needs a hell of a lot more protection, because that's the weakest finger, so that's the most likely to get fucked. But I also wish that the thumb, rather than having the soft pad, did have you know, one of the semi-rigid things on it, at least one of them. One complaint I do also have as well is build quality. Like, I'll pull over in a second and I'll probably show you, or I'll just get footage before. One or two of the mesh panels already had some fraying. I don't know whether or not that's because I bought this from a shop. Yeah, if you're going to be sliding with your hands, like that, that's an incredibly rare crash. Like, going around the ground like that, it's, you know, the glog's probably going to tear apart, because, like, it is mesh down at the top mostly, with a little bit of leather just to keep the arm in place. Just make the weave that you use a little bit tighter, Riker. I think you're going to be Gucci. Yeah, you can get this in it's high vis and white with a bit of black, full black, or I think red as well. Like where the high vis panels would be, that's where red is. Yeah, you can grab them from Sports Bike Shop, link in description, for about 50 quid. Yeah, that's the Richa Turbo Gloves. If you did enjoy this review, please leave a like, comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe. If you want to see more reviews, please tell me. Tell me by, you know, obviously liking, and then putting in a comment as well, you know, of what maybe part of my gear that I haven't reviewed yet that you want me to review. Please share with your friends. Let's see if we can get Richa, you know, knowing that I exist. Alright, well, thank you very much for your time. Have a good day, everyone.